Hello, and on today we will be taking a look at a new Trackmaster set. Okay, and it looks like it's based on the water. So we'll be taking a look at the Boat and Sea. The Boat and Sea Trackmaster 2 set, and it will be the first set and first product we will be looking at from the Big World, Big Adventures movie, Thomas movie that's due out in the year 2018, later this year. All right, so this will be that set, and it will have some cool stuff that you may enjoy. Okay, so here's the set, and let's take a look at this. They also have some other products that be coming up that we will be taking a look at very shortly. Some new engines, and we took a look at that Twisted Tornado set already, so you will see that one. I'll put a link in this video to that video. All right, so this says, all right, all aboard as imagination sets sail. Watch Thomas go from racing around the tracks to sailing across the sea. Motorized Thomas will power the rocking ship, propelling it around the water from dock to dock. He'll bravely navigate the ocean waves as he leaves Sodor for exciting global destinations. Okay, so maybe we in this set we'll find out some of those destinations. Okay, this reminds us of another old Thomas special too, like when Thomas went to Misty Island. Okay, so without further ado, we are going to open this set it up, show it to you, show it what it has to offer and what it might show you for the upcoming movie Big World, Big Adventures. Okay, all right, thanks. Okay, so this set comes, of course, with a Thomas, and it makes sense that this set comes with a Thomas because Thomas is going to be traveling to different parts of the globe in the next movie. Okay, so what kind of Thomas does he come with? This one has, looks like seagulls on it. Okay, it's 4 seagulls that look like on both sides, or 3 on this side. It's 3 on this side, and it's 4 on the other side. Okay, who knows the name? Trivia, who knows the name of the seagulls that hang out with Frankie at Brendam Docks, huh? Maybe these are them, maybe not. But it's a couple of them that's got names listed down in the comments, okay? If you know. If not, I'll tell you guys later. But anyway, all right, so here's Thomas, and look at his face. He's got a different expression on his face, different from what we have seen before. Take a good look. It's almost like you get him from different angles, and he's like might be looking at different ways. So that I'm gonna see how that looks when we film some other things. So that's kind of cool. All right, I already added a light to him and did his buffers, as we normally do with most of our engines, and actually I added a tail light to him too, because being on a boat, sometimes it gets dark and it'll just add to the adventure. Okay, so let's finish talking about this set. Okay, so the set instructions are in color. That is cool, and they list all the parts. Now this is funny because this is a Trackmaster set, but this is a set I've seen that comes with the least amount of tracks. Okay, it only comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Trackmaster tracks, and the rest of them are like water pieces and docks and stuff like that. That's kind of funny, but don't worry about it. By now, you guys, most of you guys got plenty of tracks, and if not, you can get plenty of tracks from your other sets and add to this set. All right, so inside the instructions, really quick, it tells you how to put everything together as usual, how to put the battery in the train as usual, but also how you're supposed to use the default track layout, which is right there. which is how we got it set up now, and how to play, and before you play, what you got to do to set it up. Okay, I'll go over this really quick. It says, note, make sure the stem of the boat is connected to the dock as shown so Thomas can board. Okay, so first thing you got to do is you got to put the boat up next to one of the docks. Okay, dock the boat, the first thing. Second thing, slide the stop switch to the stop position, okay, because you're going to start Thomas from there, okay? So, pretty cool. And then back it says how to play. Simply, you place Thomas on the track and you flip the go switch to release Thomas. Simple, right? And he goes. Then the boat, it says, Thomas boards the boat from the dock and sets sail, right? And a quick note for step number 2, it says the boat can travel in either direction. All right. Then it also, let's see, we're at step number 3, and it says Thomas powers the boat around the water track. We'll demonstrate that pretty soon. And then 4, the boat reaches the other dock and Thomas returns to the track. Okay? Simple, boom, boom, boom. Now, it might be a simple little ring around here going from one to the other in the simple, but what this adds to your Trackmaster world, it adds a way for Thomas to travel overseas, okay, to different destinations. And so they give you a couple of destination little things. Okay, so for this first one right here, it says welcome to, if you take a look at that, that looks like it's a Chinese writing. So that means that might mean Young Bao, right? You might go visit him in this movie. Then it says, welcome to Dakar, Senegal. Okay, that is in Africa. So that might mean where he might meet somebody named, maybe Nia, okay? And this sign here, it says the island of Sodor. And of course, you're going to the island of Sodor, or coming from it, I should say, or returning to it. And then on the back, this one says Brazil with an S, not a Z, but we know that's done for some reasons that we'll find out. Some I think, but some we will find out when we see the movie. But anyway, this also might mean we might run into an engine that we saw in the Great Race name. Who is that engine? I know the name of it. Do you guys know the name of it? I think you do too. So list it down in the comments who we're going to probably run into in Brazil. All right. So these signs, of course, can go on either dock. Okay. And it doesn't matter which one they go on. So I'm just going to set them up as such, and they can be interchanged very easily. They are not like a lock. You do it one time and then it's stuck. You can easily pull these back out, as I will demonstrate. See, I can pull this one back out. I can turn it around. Also, another cool thing about these signs, if you saw it just a second ago, is these flip around. Okay, now let's talk about the boat for a second. Okay, here is the boat, or the raft, or whatever you want to call it. It looks kind of cool. It's got windows up here at the top, and this will fit your train or engine, right? If your train or engine at the time is pulling cargo, I doubt very seriously if the cargo is going to be able to make it on here. Okay, so let's take a look. This is the switch that is going to release your train up here. So this is going to hit along the front part of the dock, and then the back looks like a boat part. Okay, so what you need to do first, watch this really quickly, is we need to line up this boat onto the dock so that Thomas can board. All right, so there, the boat is lined up. We're going to turn Thomas on, and he is stuck because he can't go anywhere. Then we flip the switch. Let me show you that. Okay, so Thomas is at the stop track right there. Then we flip the switch, and he goes and he boards the boat, and he powers the boat around. Look at that. That's cool. And then the boat comes back, and Thomas is back to do it all again. Okay, now If you don't want Thomas to get drowned in the ocean like I just did, make certain that after you release him from this stop track, you enable the stop track again, so when he gets off the boat, he stops right there instead of getting drowned like I just did. Okay? Okay, this time we're gonna run Thomas in the other direction. Okay? Put up the stop track and he's right there. Now, even though the instructions said the boat can run in either direction, it doesn't mean either direction or either direction. It means you have to flip the boat around. It can go from this dock this way, and then when it goes over to the other dock, you have to flip it around. Okay, so take a quick note of that really quick, and you will see that the notches Thomas has to have a way to get into the boats. Let me see if I can get a picture of that. All right. So watch right there. Thomas is going to come up. You can power that boat around. Look at that. There he is. And then you hit the stop track so that he stops and doesn't go back to the dock again without you and get drowned. All right, like I did the first time. All right, so let's see if we can do that again. Let's turn this boat around. All right. Now let's have Thomas go up here. All right, let's have Thomas go. We're going to release him from here. I'm going to put the stop track down right away. Thomas is going to run around there. He's going to come back. Boom. There. And he hits the stop track, which should give you enough time to reset that boat. Okay? All right. So that is the basic of this set. All right. And let's see what else we can come up with. All right.